Hi, how's it going? This is Razan of Collinwood for YouTube. Uh, I'm here to talk about To Be Night and Beguile, Book 4, Chapter 2, No One is Safe. I meant to do a read along, guys, and I'm sorry, I just ran out of time this week to do a read along, so I apologize, but I'm going to do a review of it right here. Really good. Keep in mind that Aurora and Rebecca are sort of, not sort of, they are sort of under some sort of spell that Caspian, aka the devil, put him under. But Aurora breaks free a bit in this chapter. A bit. She is, though. There's decisions she has to make, and one of the biggest decisions she has to make. I'm going to get into by character. Um, I'll start with Aurora, obviously. Which, if you don't know who that is, Aurora Jordan is Nick and Evie's mom. And there's a secret she's carrying about her husband, who may be dead, we'll say. Um, so, again, see, I'm not saying that he isn't dead. I'm just saying I haven't seen the body. Uh, that's my philosophy with anything, whether I read it or watch it. If you have not seen the body, the person is not dead. If you have not seen the person murdered, the person is not dead. I'm not saying that he's alive. I'm just saying I don't buy that he's dead. See, there's a difference. I'm going to hell. Um, yeah. So she's trying to protect this secret. She meets with Constable Gregory Rains, who they're talking about it. He brings up her husband. She says he's dead. This shocks, which is Constable Rains. This shocks him. Like, wait, what? um, so he apologizes, like, oh, I had no idea. You know, he didn't know, and I believe him. So this contemplates Aurora, like there's something she's trying to protect. She's hiding something, right? So she's contemplating making an actual deal with Caspian. I don't know what that deal is. That's not revealed, which is great because you want. I think John does this really, really well. And I really want to talk about this. He always makes sure, hey, I'm bringing my audience back for the next chapter. I'm bringing my audience back for the next chapter. And he does a hell of a job. So, really, really good. Because again, you're not revealing what her secret is. You're asking the question, and now you're coming back um, to find out what it could potentially be. And it's not a guarantee that you'll find out next chapter. It's just something that you want to come back as a reader to find out. Okay, what's Aurora High, and what's this deal? You know, and does Caspian already know about her husband? Who knows? He might. He's the devil. Um, Rebecca, you can tell she's a bit jealous of the attention Caspian is showing Aurora. I get the sense there might be, again, I'll make a prediction. I get the sense there might be some blow up coming there. I'm not saying there is. Um, Celeste, Fabian, and Jacob. So why does not Celeste talk about Caspian? Honestly, I think because Celeste has other things going on with Genevieve, with the fact that her brother's wife looks exactly uh, like Sabrina. Reincarnation or whatever you want to say. And so she's thinking, she goes to Jacob, who's at the printing press, who's working, and Jacob just like, you jealous? Like, I'm not into this woman. And you believe Jacob there, but then the mood changes because she's like, yeah, I know you killed Sabrina. Like, I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. Which you appreciate that she owns Jacob in this chapter because it feels like Jacob is just owns Celeste, and Celeste. This is Celeste's first real receipt at Jacob, and it's nice to get it, here because it leads you to think, well, maybe there's more coming. So that I like. I'll make a bold prediction too here. I got two bold predictions by the end of this. I think I'm not saying, and by the way, it doesn't mean I'm right. Um, I don't want confirmed that I'm right. I'm making predictions. I don't want confirmed that I'm wrong either. I'll know when I'm wrong. So you see how I did that? Anyway, with what's it getting to? So Jacob, obviously we know he murdered Sabrina. Jacob's not happy. Celeste, coming there confronting him about the whole thing. Now there's going to be more to that, obviously. Now, so Genevieve, Jonathan's wife, uh, has an interaction with Sabrina the ghost, and Genevieve is not happy. She wants out of the house. She basically is putting her foot down. She wants away from Terramore because of the ghost encounter. She realizes, hey, there's a lot to this house more than what Jonathan thinks because she had an experience. Now, Jonathan does not believe in ghosts. He does not believe in. I get the sense, not just because he doesn't believe in ghosts. I get my guess is Jonathan does not believe in the supernatural altogether by this chapter. Um, he's what they call a doubting Thomas. Now, I love doubting Thomases because you know what's great about doubting Thomases? They have to see the belief. uh, if I'm sounding funny, I apologize. Uh, there's a reason to it. I have an ear infection, so my face is a bit swollen. So I apologize if I sound funny. I apologize. Um, as long as you can understand me, um, I'm good. So there's Genevieve has this encounter. Jonathan doesn't, and I think with that, it's a really good setup for Jonathan to say, "No, no, we're staying here. We're staying here." Jonathan doesn't just want to stay here because of the money. He knows he belongs in that house. That his family belongs in that house. They're a much part of it. They are a part of it, and he doesn't want to leave. Um, but when your wife has a ghost encounter, she's gonna be like, okay, you know what? Um, okay, we'll stay here, but if this happens again, I'm out of here. We're gone. You want to stay here, that's fine. And that's a really interesting line to draw to see what happens. Again, it's nice to have a doubting Thomas because they could be wrong. Nick is studying to be a doctor. He's making his rounds as a nurse and stuff. So's Ashia, and they seem to be building a romance. They seem to have a natural attraction for each other. Now nothing big happens that they're not fucking, not yet. Yes, I worded it like that. Um, so really, this is an adult program. No, I'm just having fun. But they're not having sex, obviously, not yet. But there is obviously something there between the two. Now you have Sebastian, Mary, and Philip. They're hatching a plan to fight Caspian, and they're hell bent on executing that plan, and I like that. Bold predictions. You ready? You sitting down? Bold prediction. I want to. This is bold. This is bold predicting. Okay. Number one, Nicholas. Nick will deliver Evie's baby, her own brother. I'm gonna call it right here. I don't know why I feel that way, but he's gonna deliver the baby. Now I could be wrong. I could be way off. She's 7 months along. Yeah, Nick and Ashia will form a couple. Somebody will die. Okay, I'll make a bold prediction. Um, and I'm going to roll the dice here and say that somebody who dies is Rebecca. Just just out of there. Just saying. Though, two, I could be wrong. I won't make too many predictions. I swear. And my last prediction Um, I think obviously there's going to be an unholy union, but I get the sense that the unholy union might not be who we think it's with. I don't think it'll be with Aurora and Caspian, though it's sort of hinted there might be. I think again, it could be. We could again. I get the sense that there's going to be a confrontation between Jacob and Caspian, and there could be again. Jacob just got shot in the previous books. I don't see nothing too big happening to him, but then too, I do see there's sort of. I do get the sense in this chapter, Jacob has a lot of things going on too, but rest assured, Jacob has spies too. I guarantee you, Jacob's spies are looking into Caspian, and there might be something coming. That's my prediction there. I won't make too many more, but because I could be wrong, and I probably am. Really, really good chapter. I enjoyed this. The reason I say I think Nick's gonna deliver his sister's baby, I think something's gonna happen to the doctor in this book. Again, I'm not saying he'll die. I'm just saying something will happen to him. I don't know what. I'm making predictions. This should be predictions sure to go wrong about to be Night and Beguile. I could be. I'm probably way wrong. Anyway, really, really good chapter. Again, it's very enjoyable. John has a great way of making you come back for these characters because what he's really really great at, other than telling a story obviously, is keeping questions inserted about each character and not answering them. He doesn't answer them for you. He leaves it up to your interpretation, or hey, there's this question, there's this question, there's that question. It's very very well done. So huge shout out to John Philip Betancourt. Really good chat, really good chapter for book two. No one is safe. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Have a good, enjoy the rest of your weekend.